Did you get ready in the dark or something? 'Cause you look like a beautiful nightmare.
Hello Aquarius Rising, welcome to my channel. You're watching Tesa's Tarot. My name is Tesa. This is going to be your September 2021 Astrology Tarot update, okay? We're going to jump right into the reading. If you are a returning subscriber, you kind of already know how this goes. I am going to read your cards based on your rising sign astrology chart, and I do have September 1st, 2021 pulled up on my phone right now for that astrology, and we're going to see exactly what energies kind of come through the Astro Soul deck, whether it's a planet, a moon phase, a zodiac sign, a certain area of your life, a house. We're going to match it up with the chart, and we're going to go from there and kind of see what's going on, okay? If you are new to my channel, my monthly readings are based on your rising sign. So definitely, you know, there's so many different resources and websites where you can where you can find out what your rising sign is if you don't know what your rising sign is. But I do pull up the chart based on your rising sign. So it might not make too much sense to you if you're not an Aquarius rising, but you're always welcome to stick around and see what information you can gather. Okay, and then with that being said, I'm also going to clarify these cards with tarot. So I'm going to be using Mystic Monday's tarot, and then I'm going to pull one final oracle card at the very end for a final message. I'm not going to get too much into what I think the message means for the oracle card. I'm just going to, you know, leave it on read and let you determine for yourself how you want to interpret the message from the oracle card, okay? So let's get into this reading for you, Aquarius Rising, and see what we got going on for September 2021. So what messages do we have for Aquarius Rising that they need to be aware of for September 2021? All right, first card we have is Waning Crescent. Okay, so when we get a moon phase card, I'm going to pull out my lovely little moon phase app so we can see exactly when, likes to jump around dates on me. So I'm going to see exactly when the waning crescent is going to happen in September. Then we can pinpoint exact dates and exactly where in your chart this phase is going to be traveling through, okay? The waning crescent typically lasts about 3 days. Like the crescents and the gibbous phases usually last about like 3 days or so, and it travels through 3 zodiac signs. So it's kind of like a mood thing, okay? Typically when we pull these cards, there's a mood that you're trying to work through. There's some kind of like, you know, inner emotional like kind of feeling that you're trying to work through, and it's just kind of taking a couple of days, okay? So it says over here, surrender, restore, reflection, intuition, and stillness. So the waning crescent is actually traveling from August into September. So it is starting August 31st. Go away. So it's starting in Gemini, okay, and it's going August 31st, September 1st, it moves into Cancer. September 2nd, it's still in Cancer. September 3rd, it's going to be in Leo, okay, and then September 4th. So sometimes it can last a few days, okay, for Leo. And then on September 5th, it's going to be a void, okay. So when it's a void moon is really interesting. It kind of like falls off the map, okay? It's not in any zodiac sign. So that could be really significant for you, Aquarius, at the end of this waning crescent. So I'm really excited to see, wow, this is a long-lasting waning crescent, okay? And it's probably because it does fall into a void on September 5th. And then September 6th, it's entering Virgo. Oh my God, can you... Okay, and then it's going to be a new moon. So that is that's long. So it's starting in Gemini, it's ending in Virgo, so it's traveling through 4 different signs, and it's going to last for about 7 days. Okay, so let us go back to our handy little chart. So it's going to be void, of course, between... Oh, you did not just disappear on me. Oh my God. Sorry, just give me 1 second. Okay, so it's It's going to be a void, of course, between Leo and Virgo. Okay. Sorry. I just had to make sure because I want to be giving you the right message. Okay. Okay, so our waning crescent moon is starting in Gemini, and that is in your 5th house of creativity, inspiration. Yeah, creativity, inspiration, like fun, having fun, romance, and then it's going to travel into Cancer in your 6th house of daily routines, daily activities, how you keep yourself healthy, your habits, your eating habits, your physical habits, and then it's going to move into Leo, which is the house of relationships, partnerships, like harmony, like how we harmonize things, and then it's going to be in a void phase, so it's not going to be like in any sign, right in between Leo, your 7th house and your 8th house, and then the 8th house is the house of the unconscious, the occult, intimacy, the darker kind of aspects to life, okay? And this is where that September energy is going to become really, really prominent. So I feel like this is really, what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like this is going to be really significant for you. Like the beginning of September, like the moods, the feelings that you're going to be going through. It's going to be really important to surrender and to allow yourself time to reflect on these aspects of your life, okay? The aspects of your life that surround creativity and just like your day-to-day life, maybe your partnerships, how you act in relationships, how you act in partnerships, perhaps like questioning yourself, like why are you so emotionally unavailable? You know, like there isn't anything, for September, there's literally nothing in your 7th house. This is the house of Leo. There's nothing going on in there. And then once you come out the other side of that void moon and the moon enters Virgo, and then there's going to be a new moon in Virgo, it's like going to get really deep, okay, because it's in your 8th house. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of reflecting kind of going on around these aspects of your life. And then you're going to enter into stillness. You're going to enter into like the depths, okay, into the depths of yourself. Okay, so we're definitely going to clarify this with the tarot, but we're going to move on to the next astrology card. I have the 1st house for you. So September is going to be a really important time for you as an individual and how you like view yourself and how you relate with yourself. So this is the house of Aries. This is the house of the self and identity. Here's where we can see one's personality, behavior, character, physical appearance, as well as their attitude towards life. It starts with the sign known as the ascendant I am. So, you know, the 1st house, you have Aquarius in your 1st house because you are an Aquarius rising. I need to take a little sip of my vitamin C drink. Sorry. Whew. Okay, so all right, Aquarius. So this is going to be a really important time for you. There's going to be a lot of reflecting on you and how you handle yourself in regards to those other things that we talked about. Because this is a reflection of your day-to-day moods and feelings and the ebb and flow of your emotions as you experience them. Okay? For the next astrology card, we have the 7th house. Okay. There could very much be someone that you are interested in or have the potential, like, or you could be very much thinking about how you act in relationships. There could be a lot of like self-reflection and things going on with you. Oh my God, that void moon is making perfect sense now, Aquarius, because there's nothing going on in your 7th house. And I know that you guys, like, I don't know, there's like, perhaps you do feel like there's something missing in your life. Like, perhaps there is a deeper part of you that does want partnership. You want to be in a relationship. You want partnership, but like you feel like something is missing in you. You could feel like you don't have that deeper, like, ability to connect with someone on a deeper level. Okay. Or it feels really hard for you. It feels like a challenge. I feel like it might feel like a challenge for you to actually like connect with someone emotionally. That could be like a big challenge for you, okay? So the 7th house is I relate, or to relate to others. Like, you're so unique and you're so eccentric and you're so your own person. It's like so difficult for you to find that place inside of you that can truly feel like you relate to another human being. This is the house of partnerships. Here's where we can see the personal relationships that involve commitment or cooperation of some sort, marriage, spiritual union, agreements, societies, and business partnerships. It's just going to take a special person. I don't even know like how. It's just going to take a special kind of person to open that side up to you. It's going to take someone with a really bright fucking light to just shine and penetrate that like void. Not to make you sound like you have no heart. It's not like a, you know, but it's just something, there has to be something about they got to penetrate it, you know, because I'm looking at your 7th house, and you have Leo in your 7th house. Leo is ruled by the sun. The sun is going to be in Virgo in September, and it's going to be in your 8th house, which is the house of like depth and intimacy. So, I don't know, Aquarius, maybe you can figure out how to like get into the depths of your own soul for September. You got to find that light. You got to find that spark, the spark within you that desires that higher spiritual connection with someone else. And that is how you will be able to invite people in to penetrate that deeper side of you so that you can connect in a relationship on a deeper level. So that's the message that I have. Hopefully it makes sense. Let's clarify Aquarius rising. Clarify the waning crescent. We don't take these messes. No. Let's clarify the waning crescent. I feel like whatever relationship you end up in or want to be in, it's like there has to be a higher purpose for the relationship, or there has to be a higher purpose that both of you can accomplish together. Oh my, come on now. Clarify the waning crescent for Aquarius rising. I'm also hearing you got to learn to drop the ego a little bit too. All right, 8 of Swords. You're going to be a little stuck in your own feels and your own energy a little bit. You're going to be a little stuck. You're going to be like trying to figure out what you're feeling, and you're going to be like at a loss for words. You're going to be like, huh? What are these feelings? What the fuck? 8 of Swords is Jupiter and Gemini. Okay, so when Jupiter is in Gemini, it's a bit of a recipe for disaster because Gemini is already so intellectually stimulated and mentally stimulated, okay, like you, Aquarius, that when you throw the planet of abundance and expansion, Jupiter, like the great benefic, I was going to say the great magnificent, throw Jupiter at Gemini, oh my God, your mind is just like gonna explode, okay? So I feel like you're trying to like pin down your emotions. You're trying to like literally put pins in them. You're literally trying to you're like, I am going to pin these emotions. And it's like, okay, why? Or like, but like, okay, fine, pin them, but put like, what else? Like Jupiter wants to put meaning to things. Jupiter wants to put purpose to things. They want to philosophize. So it's like, okay, fine. Now you pin your emotions, but they're still there, and now you have them pinned, and now like you still have to face them eventually. Like you still have to unpin them at some point. So it's like, maybe it's time to pin them down and then one by one figure out what they mean to you. Like attach meaning to it. You're smart, Aquarius. You have high intelligence. Like you can put significant meaning to your emotions. Don't just dismiss them. Don't just be like, whatever, we're just gonna like throw some rocks on top of you so I can move on with my life. I don't think it works that way, Aquarius. Okay, let's move on to the first house. Let's clarify the first house. Oh my goodness. Clarify the first house. You messy little. Get it together. Get it together. Messages for Aquarius rising for the first house. Let's get at it. Come on. What you got? All right. Here we go. The King of Pentacles. Taurus energy. All right. So you're focusing basically like you just want to have stability, financial stability, stability in your career. Like that is where you want to be. Huh, this is interesting. Where do you have Taurus? I'm curious, fourth house. I'm also maybe seeing a father figure who can help you, who can guide you through your own, things that you're going through. And he will come at it from a very practical kind of way, which I think you can appreciate. It's not going to be like overly emotional or anything like that, but I think you can appreciate stepping into a more practical mind in regards to like how you relate to yourself and what it is you are trying to achieve and accomplish for yourself, for your long-term stability. I feel like this person can offer some really good advice for you, Aquarius. Okay, let's clarify the seventh house. Clarify the seventh house. God damn it. The High Priestess. Excuse me. Moon energy. Seventh house. Clarification. You do want to figure it out. Okay? You want to figure out your energy, your relationship vibes. You want to figure out your your energy in relationships. You want to see, you want to understand and use your higher mind and your third eye and your intuitive spiritual vision and your intuition, your heart. You want to explore relationships. You want to explore the idea of being in a relationship, of being in a partnership. It sparks your intuitive curiosity. You want to expand that realm of wisdom within yourself. And you want to approach it and come at it from a place where you feel like you can provide an eye for how to go about it and how to do it right and how to do it also with mystery. There is also a mysterious quality to your approach to relationships. And if you can tackle it from that angle and go about it with that feeling that there's always something to discover, that there's always some kind of mystery there to unveil, there's always something to learn from a relationship, I think that it's really going to help your intuition. Oh my God. It's really going to bring you to a new level within yourself that you didn't understand before. And it's really going to like deepen your appreciation for relationships. Okay, Aquarius rising. That is my message for you. We're going to finish up this reading with a card from the Spirit Animal Oracle. One card from the Spirit Animal Oracle. What final messages do I have for my Aquarius rising? Final messages for my Aquarius rising. Final messages. The Lion Spirit. Oh my God. And you have the Leo in your 7th house. You have the Lion in your 7th house. Be generous of spirit. Be generous of spirit. All right, Aquarius rising. This is your message for September 2021. Let me know. Drop a comment. Let me know what you thought, if you liked it. Hopefully you subscribe to my channel. If you're new, give me a like. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.